to police shootings across the country. In the wake of all these shootings, our officers are doubling up, and those changes have some wondering if that has an impact on our safety here. Contact 13 investigative reporter Stephanie Zeppelin talked with officers. She joins us live from Metro with the answer. Stephanie.
Tricia, after the shootings in Dallas, they changed their policy asking officers to go in 2-officer units. Some of those units had started backing off and going back to single-person patrols. But after the incident in Baton Rouge, they're now doubling up yet again. Officer safety is top of mind right now in the Valley as law enforcement across the country have been killed. Now, Metro officers are riding together in 2-man teams.
One of the first benefits of that is absolutely a rise in safety for our officers.
But that's not the only reason to put them together.
And so being able to be in that patrol car with another officer and just be able to, when you have those uncertain concerns or things that are going on, someone that you can talk to about it right there in your car who really does understand what's going on.
While keeping the officers safe, Metro promises they'll be able to keep us safe with the same level of service.
The amount of our officers are still the same. We still have the same officers out there. We just may not have as many patrol vehicles that might necessarily be visible, but we do have that same level and that same amount of officers out there patrolling the streets.
Former Metro Lieutenant and 13 Action News crime and safety expert Randy Sutton says that's just not realistic, that there will be delays in service.
Because there are 2 officers in a car, that means less cars out in service. If you got 5 cars in a sector, with a one man unit, suddenly you have 2 cars in a sector handling the same amount of calls.
Metro always sends 2 officers to high priority calls where there is a public safety risk. But Sutton says we should expect a delayed response time on all but the most urgent calls.
This is a time when because of the higher threat level, if you really don't need the police, don't call them.
Metro's not the only department here in our valley that is doing this new policy, doubling up their officers, having them ride together. I talked to several other departments, and we'll tell you what they have to say on Action News live at 6. Live at Metropolitan Police Headquarters, Stephanie Zeppelin, Channel 13 Action News.
Thank you, Stephanie.